I want to show a clip from a great writer in The Atlantic who says, your whiteness will always be relative. She's directing this in the Latino community. You can utter as much garbage as you want about Black people. You can vote Republican. You can lead the Proud Boys. You will never achieve whiteness. The gift bestowed upon Italians and the Irish isn't happening for us. So you can discriminate against Black people and Afro-Latinos all you want. It won't make you white. It just makes you a racist person of color, a brown Clayton Bigsby, a fool.
Say it with your chest.
Welcome to the Chesley Major channel, Chesley Major Media. I'm your host, Chesley Major, and we about to get into it in a major way. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? All praise is due to the Most High. Peace and blessing goes out to the fam. Thanks for joining me. Before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to everybody subscribed to the channel and everybody who got into that comment section on my last video and the video before. Y'all showed up and showed out. FBA all day. Respect due. Major salute. Is there a Black and Brown coalition? I don't think so. But some beg to differ. Some think that there is a Black and Brown coalition. I say there's no coalition. It's because it's been a one-sided relationship where we've took the wheel and we've been trying to collaborate and connect with these people, yet and still, all they show us is no love, no respect, and anti-Black racism. You know, a lot of Hispanics like to use the N-word, or they like to speak in their dialect, and they like to slick talk behind our back. They like to do underhanded stuff. Not all of them, but most of them. But this video right here that we're going to dive into, it gets into why there is no Black and Brown coalition, never was, and probably never will be. But let's get into it.
Straight up, is a Mexican allowed to use the N-word?
Nah.
Nah?
Kinda offensive.
Really? What if they grew up?
In this generation, you know, it's probably...
I feel like in this generation, anything goes.
Latinos and Hispanics, more specifically non-Black Latinos and Hispanics, will pretend that the N-word is not offensive, but then get offended by being called something like Latinx. Non-Black Latinos will pretend that the N-word is not offensive, but then get offended when you ask them to not use the N-word. A common thing that you'll hear Latinos say when they're called out for using the N-word is, well, if I can't use it, they can't use it either. They referring to Black people. And that begs the question, why do you want to say it so much? Latinos, you have so many alternatives to use. Latinos have a whole other language of words that they can use instead of the N-word, like fu, ese, whatever you want. But instead you choose the N-word. And it's one thing to use the N-word and then change your language when somebody tells you it's not okay. It's another thing to defend your use of the N-word because you're too lazy to expand your vocabulary. And a lot of Latinos will go on and say, well, it's not that big a deal, you know? I have Black friends and I say it around them and they don't mind. And that's fine. Sure, if your Black friends are okay with you saying that, that's them. Latinos and Hispanics, more specifically non-Black Latinos and Hispanics, will pretend that the N-word is not offensive, but then get offended by being called something like Latinx.
Black, I grew up around Black people. It's in my dictionary. Like, you know, it's not like
when you
California.
go home and talk to your grandmother, your grandfather, and your uncle and them, you ain't my nigga them. When you go to jail, it ain't in your dictionary, even though you grow up around them. Because them Mexicans in jail don't go for that, nigga. Everybody know that. S.A. them in jail don't go for the my nigga S.A. You go clean that up around them Tango Blad, them Sutrese, them Norteños. You go clean that up, S.A. What's up, Holmes? Vato? Pinche Mayates? Negros? Come on, homie. You go clean that up, nigga. They can fool y'all.
I live in Las Vegas, where a lot of the Latinos moved from Cali. They moved out here. They're so rude. They're so disrespectful. They say the N-word all the time. They pretend like they don't understand English, so they don't have to talk to us. So yes.
I hate niggas. I'm anti-Black.
Yeah, let's join the Ku Klux Klan. Let's fuck the niggas.
Nigga, I'm KKK, nigga. I hate niggas.
I'm the leader of KKK and I summon you to be the knight in China.
Nah, nigga, I'm KKK. No, nigga, I'm KKK.
I've got the AK-47 ready. Let's get the next George Floyd.
Hey, let's go bring George Floyd back to life and kill that nigga again.
Grew up in Inglewood, a mixture of culture there, right? A lot of blood. What's your opinion on Latin rappers using the N-word. I've been through this conversation in times of war. Yeah. So I'm gonna speak on it as what I did to my brothers in the county jail and the penitentiary. I'll be damned if I ever go to war. My raza, Aztec, Mayans, all of us, our ancestors, our people, and everything in the LA County jail, my OGs be like that. We went to war with the blacks over that word? Well, I wouldn't be able to sleep, bro.
My non-black Latinos are gonna hate me for saying this, but y'all are the reason that we cannot become truly unified with black people. Y'all are the reason that black people are on the fence about non-black Latinos. It's because y'all are very anti-black and won't even do the bare minimum of just stop saying the N-word. Like, y'all won't even stop saying that word. And y'all don't realize that even though a lot of non-black Latinos see themselves as like socially higher up than black people and black Latinos, that's not how white people see us, y'all. That is not how they see us. It doesn't matter what you are, you're just not white. And a lot of y'all think that perpetuating this anti-blackness and racism is gonna knock you a couple points higher and it's gonna make you all kumbaya with the white people. No, they don't see y'all as humans.
Because it seems like some people in the Latino community feel like if we're white adjacent, maybe we will not be subjected to the same racism and prejudice.
But you have to understand that Latinos fought to be white. They fought to be legally white at one particular time in this country. And they got that anti-black mindset. So there's no correlation. It's a figment of your imagination. It never existed.
I echo those sentiments. Curious your thoughts this morning.
Well, I actually think that there is another layer to this. Some people within the Latino community do achieve whiteness. One, because they are white appearing. They favor more our European ancestors. And depending on their accent, their educational level, whether they actually have a recognizable Hispanic surname, that all those things enable a person to, I wouldn't call it passing, but seemingly just.
That's the games they play. If they look white, then they get white privilege. That's why some of them put white Hispanic. White Hispanic. And this is what I'm saying. You can never be friends with a group of people who won't acknowledge the racism that comes from their country and how it affects us. You can't be cool with somebody like that because they won't even acknowledge the problem. And they want to play with your intelligence like you're not smart enough to see racism coming from their people. Like we don't know what racism looks like. That's what pisses me off when you talk about this and you bring it to the forefront. They say, no, it's not true. We're not racist. Okay, you guys think we're stupid and we're far from it. We know what it looks like, man. We didn't deal with racism for too long in this country to not know what it looks like when we see it. Stop it. They was taught this anti-black racism in their countries and they bring that mindset over here. They don't even like the blacks in their own country. The blacks are treated poorly in those countries. So what makes you think they're going to come over here and you're going to have some type of black and brown coalition? It's a figment of your imagination. The moment they had the opportunity to be in close proximity to whiteness or to even claim white in the census, that's exactly what they did. So how could you have a coalition with somebody who truly aims to be white while hating your black ass at the same time? Come on, y'all.
And seamlessly being able to pass into whiteness, white Anglo whiteness, just as they have whiteness within Latin America and the Caribbean.
So there you have it. That was the brother Red Supreme. Y'all go subscribe to his channel and check the brother out. He over there on the West Coast giving you the straight business on what's going on between the Mexicans in LA and the blacks in LA. I concur with every point, all valid, no lies detected. Straight up. Living in Miami, Florida, I'ma tell you, living around these Chicos and Oyes, they always tried to keep us out of work, always tried to keep us out of business, rarely showed any love. So there was never, ever a black and brown coalition. In Florida, the closest thing you came to a coalition is Poppy dropping off that sack and the blacks picking it up and moving it. That's it. Same time, a lot of those poppies were informants, so they were telling on the blacks, basically selling the dope to them, then getting them locked up. So there was never no black and brown coalition. Just like all the rest of the people that come to the black community, they came to just extract, take for themselves, and go build them a little piece of land and keep us out of that piece of land. That's what it was always all about. You rarely see a lot of black people in business with Hispanics. You never see that, especially down here in Miami, Florida. You just don't see it. The head of the organization, LULAC, said it himself. Let the Negroes fight their own battles. I do not want to be allies with them, end quote. He was letting us know way back in the day. Their alliance has never been with black people. It's always been against black people. Now, they'll take our dollar. They'll let us patronize their business. They love the black dollar, but they don't want no parts of us marrying their daughters or their sons marrying any black people, or they don't want us in their communities, or they don't want to do fair business with us, and they definitely don't want to see us getting nowhere. They just want to step on our backs and over our heads. But we never treated them any kind of way. We never treated them foul. We never disrespected them. We showed love when they came to this country, you know. Living in Dade County, I ran down on some Chicos. You know, I was friends with some Oyes. Just a few, maybe one or two. I slammed some cheeks, but that's about it. Never did I get in any real relationships with any Hispanic women. It just didn't go like that where I'm from. We had open arms, but the same has never been for their community. Anyhow, anyway, anywho, thanks for all that you do. Leave a comment down below. Let's get a conversation started. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, click that like button. It makes a difference. Peace.
Who
that is?
Chesley Major. Chesley Major.
Chesley Major.
Chesley Major.